I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store in the Citadel.
Yeah.
Done.
You got it. You nailed it.
I just nailed it. But yeah, even I put it on the larger monitor, and it still doesn't show me what fucking day this is. Alright. But it's definitely something in the teens, I guess. So.
I just know it's the same week of BGG.
Yeah, that's right.
So you could just look up BGG.
The week after. Ash says it's the week after her wedding. So that must mean that it's like the 11th then, I guess. Mm-hmm. Or no, it's on the 12th because it's a Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be the 12th and the 13th. She says, oh snap, wasn't planning on going, but I might now. Let's see, my friends and I have an escape room and a party that Saturday, so if I go, it might try for Friday. I think it's only 2 days, though.
Yeah, it's only Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
It's funny, apparently, speaking of those,
close in on his face real quick.
There's been a parent, Airbnb is starting to experience the bubble bursting.
I heard something about that.
Yeah, which makes sense because because the last B&B we went to at Tokyo Night not Tokyo Night Festival, at Lantern Festival, which was like
That sucked.
Yeah, it was pretty rough because it was like, oh yeah, it's private in this, no one will be there. You go there and there's like
the whole family was there.
The whole family's there, and you're like, this is awkward as fuck, man. Like,
yeah, you're in one tiny bedroom.
Like, why would you lie to me like this?
So it's Friday and Saturday? Hold on, what?
That doesn't sound right.
Again, I can't even see the dates on their website. Let me see. Oh, what? That's weird. Is it Friday? It says Friday and Saturday on here now.
Huh.
Did that get changed?
Let me take a look at my emails.
We'll have to change our dates.
Let's see here.
That's weird. I thought it was Friday and Saturday this whole time.
Yeah, so did I.
Uh-oh. Well, good thing we noticed this. Thank you.
Yes, that stupid fucking video.
Yeah, Google says it's only on Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, it doesn't have the dates even on the letter.
Doesn't have anything for setup?
No. Yeah, there's nothing about it.
Okay, yeah, this Eventbrite page says the 11th and the 12th.
Okay. Oh, yeah, here it is. Now it says it. Okay. November 11th to 12th. So, okay, just Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
That's fine. That's not a big deal.
Yeah. We'll just have to change the dates on our... Do we have like an Airbnb or a hotel or something?
I haven't even gotten it yet.
Okay, I was wondering.
Because it's like super far out. Usually I try to get it like about 2 weeks.
Okay. But yeah, back to the Airbnb bubble thing. I know apparently a lot of people are like being secretly filmed at their Airbnbs.
I've heard about that too, yeah.
So...
Yeah, I've heard weird shit like that. So you gotta look for cameras, you gotta look for this, you gotta like, yeah, so like some of them are cheap and some of them are actually more expensive than the hotel.
Yeah.
Which is like insane to me.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we were looking at for Gen Con, all the B&Bs were way more expensive. That's because they all knew that Gen Con was happening.
John says bring a signal jammer. Just bring a giant one of those magnet things and just try to destroy everything in their house.
Yeah, and well, then that's when they charge you for that.
Well, if you just... Oh, yeah, I could see that lawsuit. Yeah. Judge Judy, they destroyed my secret cameras I was going to film them with. I demand they pay.
Yeah, because it says usually in the contracts that you have, if anything is damaged, you pay for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is, no, yeah. It is pretty fucking
I
weird.
demand they pay for the secret bathroom cameras I had.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to make a living if I can't post videos on amateurshitting.com?
It's true. But yeah, the stuff like that was apparently a thing, so it doesn't shock me too much that they people don't want to do B&Bs anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like any other industry. When it's like cheap and good, people will go to it.
Yeah, it's also because a bunch of people have, like, what was it? People, too many people tried to get in on it.
Yeah.
As well was another thing that came up.
Yeah, because I know you had people buying up, like, you know, all these houses just to turn them into Airbnbs.
Yeah.
So that would be pretty funny if they fucking go under on their houses.
Oh, yeah, because I remember that was also a thing during the pandemic where everyone who had B&Bs was complaining, saying they wanted to get bailed out for all their B&Bs that people had to cancel.
Yeah. Ash says, I left for 30 minutes. What did I miss? Because of John's comments about the toilet camps. We were talking about the Airbnb bubble that's, like, loosely bursting right now. And we were talking about the issues of, like, you know, you have to watch out to see if they're, like, secretly recording you, some of these places. So we were talking about bringing some sort of thing to, like, destroy the cameras in the room, you know? And then you're going to be on Judge Judy, and they're going to be like, Miss Judge Judy, I demand compensation for my bathroom cameras that they destroyed.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to make an honest living if I can't film strangers shitting in my house? Judge Judy's just going to be like, nah, just for that, you owe them a fuckload of money.
Yeah.
You owe them the court fees, however much money's in your pocket, and the max amount of damages, and your shoes.
Yeah.
Right now, take your shoes off. John says, use the Shaggy defense.
It was me.
It wasn't me. But they destroyed my camera. Some shit like that.
Yeah, no. Actively evil.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, like, no, it's fucked up, man. Like,
Yeah, man. You should only be filming consenting adults shitting in your bathroom.
yeah, come on, man.
Come on. Come on.
Airbnb is not consent.
Because, yeah, like, and then, yeah, you get pieces like that, not that Lantern Festival where it was just their family, and you're, like, promised, you know, you get, nobody was going to be there. Because that's why
nobody was in that one specific room, you know?
Because I look for that shit. I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, I don't really want to have to deal with, you know, other people.
Was
This is for OhioCon. I think I was unclaimed tables. Okay, so it's we're on the wait list.
Oh.
For OhioCon, but I think we're already at someplace else for that same weekend.
No, we'll double check later. I can already tell that you like this character much more.
Oh yeah.
Like the face, this is so well done.
Like I said,
It's just hilarious.
you start scraping the bottom of the barrel. Of
The other one wasn't bad. Like, it's not like you did it that poorly or anything. I can just feel the love already.
Yeah. A much more interesting character that got shot.
Oh, dude, this pipe is making me think, you know, you should fucking draw? You should draw Yuko.
Oh, from
Holic.
Yeah. I do have
that would be badass.
I do have a poll where I want to do one of the Patreon polls. Of Clamp.
Clamp characters? Yeah, you could do a badass Yuko, I bet.
Whereas like the theme is Clamp, but since it's what's great though is that since it's bi-weekly as opposed to a full month, I can actually you know, I don't have to be like, fuck man, let's get that one character.
Fuck, the protagonist from RG Veda. Like,
yeah, I don't have to.
this random character from X.
Yeah, I don't have to do that. I won't have to do that. Thank the Lord.
Just Makona. We'll just draw just Makona.
Yeah, I'll do that on a big one.
Yeah.
$150 for this.
Just Makona. That's it.
Don't worry. It'll make someone definitely want that for a fuckload. You know. Yeah, no, I don't. I can't imagine.
I need you to do a badass Hikaru, though. That'll look fucking fresh. So I can get this to find the light some more. Come on.
But yeah, first is I'm gonna do. I know December is gonna be mech themed.
Oh, nice. Interesting.
So it's because that's when Christmas comes around. That's when you get all your gunpla.
That's true. I would just pick decades for that, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Just do 80s, 90s, 2010s.
I was just basically doing. I think I was gonna do Gurren Lagann, Ava, Gundam, and Code Geass were the four.
Mm-hmm.
Were the 4 series for that one.
Yeah. I would have just picked different decades because then you can do whatever you want. There's a lot of good mech from the 80s. It's good mech in the 90s.
Yeah, but that's
hard, 2010s.
That's like hard to do for a poll.
That's true, I guess.
Because like, yeah, the 3 people on Patreon are gonna be like,
yeah,
that's so much to look up.
They're like, oh, I'm not into mech anyway.
Yeah, that too.
they're gonna just hate all of them.
Yeah, that's why it's better to go like, no, Gurren Lagann. Yeah, I remember loving Gurren Lagann. I'll get a lot. Hopefully, he draws a really fucking sexy Yoko.
All right, dude. Yoko is free money, also.
Yeah, Yoko's fine. I don't hate Yoko. I just know that that's like the reason you draw Yoko.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's not get it twisted. I love Yoko. She's a great character.
Yeah.
I just was like, it's one of those things where it's like you watch the series and then like you're like, oh yeah, everyone loves Yoko. Everyone's cosplaying Yoko. You know, you see it so much and you're just like, I'm good. I don't, they're not my favorite anymore. You know.
Yeah, right.
Because I actually
I don't even know who my favorite character from Gurren Lagann is, honestly.
Yeah, because there's a lot of interesting characters, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just one of those things where it's like, yes, it's Yoko. I understand. You're horny.
Exactly, John. He says, "Pierce the heavens, motherfucker."
That's just what you do out here, man.
No, I'm kind of sad though because I'm pretty sure Gundam will lose to whoever I put it against. Because they got it. Because like what was it? Because it's if I do Gundam versus Gurren Lagann will probably win. If I do Gundam versus Evangelion's probably gonna win. I think the only fair chance Gundam has is Gundam versus Code Geass.
Nah, Code Geass is gonna win.
Probably because it's much more recent and has,
Well, don't worry. Now that they put Gundam in a school setting, the youth will love Gundam. That's what they said. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Yeah, because everyone thought Gundam was for old people, so they put Gundam in a high school now. It's a space high school, to be fair.
Yeah.
So I do want to watch that show, though.
They modeled it after the Tempest too.
Yeah,
so
I'm in.
No, I'm in.
I'm in. I want to watch that.
I don't know if like everyone else is going to be down to watch a mech show.
I mean, we'll try it.
Yeah. The thing is that like a Gundam series is as good as the characters.
Yeah.
Like the mechs can look cool, but
and they can have cool fights. But like, yeah.
You gotta have good characters.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of Gundam.
The political intrigue.
Yeah, man. Like if it's a bunch of people that I fucking hate, I don't give a shit how cool the mech looks. I could just look at pictures of the mech and save time.
Man, this robot's really cool, but man.
Yeah, right?
I've been getting Precure in as well, and that's when we were...
Oh, yeah. Which one did they say to start on? What was it, like Twinkle Star?
Something like that. It's written down.
Yeah. I definitely would love to try getting into Precure.
I'm pretty sure that'll be an easier one to get everyone into. As
Probably.
Well.
Yeah, then we gotta find time to schedule this DCC game to hopefully get it in before Halloween.
Yeah, we can probably, if we... I know we can't do it...
We could try doing it on like a Saturday.
Yeah, we could probably do it Saturday the 29th.
Yeah, we could try that. We'll see. I don't know what everyone's work schedule is, though. Because I know, like, you know, what is it? Every other week, every so many weekends, Sabrina works, like, the whole weekend.
Yeah.
So...
We know Josh is off every weekend, but he just needs a
heads up.
A heads up, yeah. I'll be like, don't worry, you don't have to prepare anything. Don't even think. Just let it flow through you.
Yeah, right. Yeah, for the level 0 thing, I'm pretty sure even I can run this with a minimal experience.
Because you don't need to understand, like, spellcasting or anything, you know?
Yeah, you're just some dude with a fucking...
Yeah, you're just like a dude with an axe or something.
Me, I'm the quintessential quintet.
Yeah, I really love that idea that you just want all your characters to be twins. I can't wait until you roll and, like, one is an elf and one is a dwarf.
Yeah.
And you're like, but they still have the same face.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah, because we just need to get over so we can roll all the characters up really easy.
Yeah. But yeah, no.
Saturday you can just play with some pre-made characters, but half the fun's rolling on them.
Oh, yeah.
Tables. Like, that's a game where it's like, half the fun is about rolling on random tables.
Yeah, because that's one of the things too. I think that like I remember playing a campaign like that where Josh made his entire character on the fly by just rolling it because he was like, I'm not thinking about this. And then that's where he got his character where he was just like, you gotta pray the fae away.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Damn it, it's hilarious. Just gonna fart magic.
Yeah, right.
I got that card capture song in my head. Catch you, catch me.
Oh,
catch me,
that
catch
song's
me.
so good.
Because we were talking about the clamp, and I was like,
Yeah.
it's probably another one I would be willing to draw too.
Oh, definitely. Like Cardcaptor Sakura stuff? Hell yeah.
Just draw like a really good shower on.
It'd be kind of funny though too if I do clamp stuff though, because if you do Holic, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicle, and Cardcaptor Sakura, you have to do Shauron counter.
Oh, yeah, that would be 2 Shaurons.
Then you do 2 Shaurons, 2 Sakuras.
Yeah, right. Now, if you're doing anyone from Tsubasa, you gotta do fucking, how do you say his name again? Was it like Faye? Fee? Fi? I think it was Fi, maybe? The wizard?
The blonde one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That guy has cool characters on.
Yeah.
I cannot remember what his name is. It's really close to that. Let me see. I think I remember how to spell it, but... Yeah, I think it's like Faye. I forgot how you pronounce it. It was Fi, I think. Yeah, Fi.
Yeah, right. Ash knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Depends on the translation you read. Yeah, like how it's spelled or whatever. Do I have it in my book? Where's it at? Let me see if they wrote it in English in here. I have the art book for it. One of them. I don't know if there was a second one. I can't remember.
I'm shocked if there was. There's a lot of art in that series.
Yeah. Do they have like a character part in the back? Should write out anyone's names. Would be nice. God, this art's so fucking good.
Yeah. And Kurogane, the samurai dude.
Mm-hmm.
That guy was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I figured you'd want me to do the samurai dude too, because that guy's like.
No, either one of them was. Really
Though to be fair, if I do draw that samurai guy, I'm just drawing him again if I do a hollow character, because he's just like he looks just.
He looks like the other guy. Yeah.
He just looks like the best friend character.
Yeah.
Which I think is also kind of. It's like that's how it is with those those people. They clamp always like has, like so.
They don't have it written out in English. This is more of like an art book than a guidebook.
So many.
Oh, I forgot this was in here. I got one of these little things in it. These little file folders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, put this on camera real quick.
Oh, 1 second.
Sure. Down a little. Yeah. I forgot that was even in here.
Look at them all looking so smart.
Yeah, it's in the back of my art book.
Oh, speaking of looking smart, there's a part from Chainsaw Man where Power and Denji are trying to be smart, so they wear glasses.
I love it already.
Obviously, they're both fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, no, they're both idiots.
But there was a recent controversy with the animation that just came out.
How already? We already have controversies?
Yeah, well, it's like funny because there's a part in the manga where Denji's like really excited because he's got a union job, and he's like smacking the tub on union job, 3 days off, and like he's like being really loud and rambunctious.
Yeah,
took that out in the anime.
Oh man,
because of Mappa already having that whole issue with fucking.
That's really funny.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's hilarious. That's fucking great.
That is pretty funny.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, oh, because they've already been in hot water.
Yeah, I also put it on.
They've been in hot water for a long time.
That's hilarious.
So it's really funny to see it like them like take it out,
actively cut it. Yeah.
I want to know if there's actually like, any voice lines or anything like that you can probably like find.
Nah, they don't do it like that. They animate it first and then they do the voices.
Because it's the animation is still there. It's just they took away the dialogue that went with it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's still in the scene. So it just has like Denji in the tub like making noise instead. Okay. So that's why it's funnier because like, they kept it, but didn't.
But not, yeah.
Hence the like, hey, why the fuck is this out of here?
That's funny.
A whole bunch of like, Mappa's listening.
Go away. Some of these like annoying ass. I'll clear this. I don't want to set it up. T-Mobile will have these like things that pop up that are really annoying. There we go. It's like a notification that you can't close until you like go to it. So like I already said I don't want it, but it won't go away. There it goes. Okay. Just had to like trick it. Yeah, they won't like clear away. You can't clear the notification, you know? It like that one, it was like, hey, you need to install all these games. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And it's like, all right, well, this big ass pink notification is going to stay here on your fucking lock screen. God damn it. You know?
much it is to get the rest of all the Holic books I'm missing. It's probably a fuckload.
How many are there left?
I don't know, but just they've been out of print like forever, so. But I don't know. I think they had bad 3-in-1 reprints, so I don't know. Maybe that lowered the price of the other ones. Because I have all of Tsubasa, but I didn't buy all of Holic back when it's being published.
Yeah, hard to say because I don't even know like Holic's. I know it's out of print, but I feel like that one.
Yeah, I don't know if they're like particularly rare. I feel like they're probably not.
No, I see them so often, and like
it's always like the last volume could be worth money though. You know.
Yeah, I can tell you right now that since the library had all of it, it's probably not that rare because they're continuously able to have to get new ones, and if they have enough in the stock for all the entire
I just
series.
have to look up the ones that I need. It looks like. Yeah, this one's incredibly expensive. Hopefully not all that much.
It might be something like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, they're just trying to gouge you.
Yeah, some people will just randomly put shit very expensive. I just don't know which books I need specifically.
Do I know for a fact? I'm pretty sure I saw a bunch of fucking Holic and Tsubasa books in those $5 bins.
But again, it's always like the later ones are the ones. I'm actually gonna look because I'm interested now that I'm thinking about this. I might forget later. Uh, 16 is the last one I have. I forgot how many there are. There's probably like somewhere around 25, maybe?
Yeah, I also remember them like going on hiatus and then coming back, and I don't know if they actually ever finished Holic in Japan.
No, I finished. There's a sequel one.
There's a sequel now? Jeez.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. Fuck. Everyone has this one volume at like $1 million fucking dollars. That's the last thing I need. Yeah, it's like $150 for this fucking volume. God, that's miserable. Why are all the other ones so cheap?
What volume is it?
Volume 17. It's like right after where I stopped.
Could be a short printed one.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck it, I'll go see what condition it's at the library.
Yeah, right.
Just, oops, I lost it. What is it? $10 to get this, I don't know how they determine the price.
It's based on how much they purchased it.
Yeah, right.
So, like libraries go through a specific vendor, and that vendor gives them a price.
Yeah.
So, like, that's why we stopped, letting people find it on Amazon and bring it in. Because we'd lose so much more money that way.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, but I doubt the library paid like $100+ for this volume, though.
No, they definitely didn't because they still have it. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, Chad, if you didn't know, you can go online.
Right. I was like, you find a way to check that. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's pretty easy actually.
Oh, you can check how much the book would cost you if you lose it?
Should be able to.
Well, we'll just look later. I don't want to interrupt the stream right now.
Should be able to. I do know that, like, you can probably also just ask Sabrina.
Yeah, right. Have her look it up for me.
Yeah, stay on the DL. Like,
yeah.
Check how much this book would be to lose. Because I know.
I remember we were joking about that for those Project A-Co DVDs when they were still expensive.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, just keep these.
I do remember also, yeah, because like we have fucking people would come into the library and ask like, how much is it to buy some of the books in your collection? And we're like, we don't sell our books in our collection. All right, well, what if I were to theoretically lose the book? How much would it cost? Like, I can't give you that information, so please stop being an asshole.
Yeah, you definitely can't just like tell the public that. Because otherwise people just go and rob the library pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, they already would do that, but
yeah,
they just used to do it. The way they usually do it is they would check out a bunch of books under a fake ID. And then what they will do is, make an account with that fake ID, fake address, or just a random address.
Yeah.
That's within the area. And then they would, check out the maximum amount of books they could, and then never come back because they've either sold them all or made their own library out of it.
Made their own library?
Yeah, people would do that.
Interesting.
But yeah, that's like one of the ways you would get around, having to return the book or having to worry about it affecting your credit score. Commit fraud. Just commit fraud. It's easy.
Yeah, no, even on 8 books is like $150.
Alright, well, to all the Kūkaku Shiba fans out there, here you are.
Alright.
It's just me. I'm the only one. This is going to sit right next to Carly.
Yeah, right.
Well, shit that will never sell, but it is not for you. It is for me.
This is like an auction for the whole thing. It was 19 books.
Wait, Hawk's only 19 books?
Hold on. That's Japanese. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that actually sounds about right. I can't believe. If I'd have known I was only 2 from the end, I'd have bought these fuckers back then.
That's wild. I thought it was like 30.
No, that's right. There's this giant. Is this the 1 through 3 like giant one or whatever?
That's weird.
Yeah, that's that one.
I could have sworn Hawk was much longer.
I don't know. It says 19 books in this one thing.
That is very.
Yeah, this is a Japanese one that's 19 books.
And that probably explains why 17 is...
It's probably just like really short printed or something.
Yeah, because again,
That's my guess.
Kind of depends on when it was printed too.
Yeah, it's probably just super short printed or something.
Who was printing it? Was that Tokyo
This
Pop?
is a Del Rey. No, this is a Del Rey
Del Rey?
book.
Okay.
This is a Del Rey book.
Interesting.
That's why I was like, why?
Also,
I didn't think it was going to be expensive.
Weird thing too, I saw Tokyo Pop had some new manga out, and I was like, wait, Tokyo Pop is still
No, they came back.
around?
Somebody came back with that company name, I think.
Interesting.
Remember, because we saw them at... who was that? At ASEN, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. And we were both...
Yeah, no, I think somebody like bought the name or something.
Yeah. As you can tell, Chad, I'm, as the kids say, down bad for this character.
Oh no, not the down bad. That was still funny when that guy, when Deadpool asked you that and you thought that it meant depressed.
I mean, yeah, I can't imagine anything else.
It's true though.
Like, oh, you're down bad.
Like down in the dumps, you know?
Down in the dumps.
Yeah.
Because also, it was like, have you ever drawn when you were drawn down bad? I was like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
Because you hear drawn down bad, and you're like, there's a lot of words that were just used here.
Yeah, exactly. It's very postmodern, you know. They don't even mean anything at this point.
Yeah, it's like, what is this? What are we saying?
Words are defined by the latest TikTok they're in.
It's true. It's very bizarre.
Yeah.
A good background color for this character. They have red and...
Yeah, the only color, I know she has a red outfit, but...
And usually the black backgrounds for Bleach are white, so...
Yeah, all the backgrounds are going to be white.
You know, just leave it like
Just
that.
leave it,
Yeah,
obviously.
Easy.
No.
Easy breezy. This one has like an orange, kind of like marigold, so I'll go with that. Might as well.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it works.
It'll work with the red.
This is really funny. It's like, what background color should I put with these characters? Oh, right, Bleach backgrounds are all
Bleach doesn't have backgrounds.
Fucking goddamn it. It's all white.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, like Kurotsuchi only took like 45 minutes, and this is like, you know, this was the entire stream right here.
Mm-hmm.
It's because that Kurotsuchi is actually a really simply designed character, whereas I'm actually wondering if that's the reason why we never saw Kūkaku Shiba that much.
Yeah.
He is a very asymmetrical, like
Yeah.
imbalanced designed character to remember all the shit that she's got on her. Tetsukubo was like, oh fuck man, I don't know what to draw this character. Why did I do this to myself? I said that this was okay. No one to blame for myself. Alright, sideliner as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it only seems like that one volume is really expensive.
Yeah, sounds about right. How much are the
I'm
shaman?
trying to find the other two after this. Real quick.
How much are those?
Yeah, like 19 and 18 is a little bit more. Is like $20 to $50 depending on condition. But yeah, 19 is cheap as fuck also. So I don't know what that's about. What do you want to look up? Shaman King?
Shaman King and Zatch Bell. See how those have been doing.
Yeah, I don't know which volume do you get though.
Zatch Bell, I think the last one I have was 22. So I would need 23. Actually, I have it listed.
22?
Yeah, 23 through 25 are the ones that are left for Zatch Bell.
Oh, 23. Okay.
Yeah, because that's the last one.
Different.
Yeah, 22 is the one I have. That's the last one I have.
Yeah, this one is like, it's like 120. This is like 200, 140. Yeah.
Yeah. Sounds about right. Because they stopped printing in English at 25, or after 25. So you can't even get the complete series of Zatch Bell in English.
That is pretty miserable.
Which I hope that this
The reboot.
sequel reboot thing, if it's...
Yeah, I hope it makes them like print it in English. So
Yeah.
they have to reprint this.
But the problem is they're probably going to do what they did with Shaman King, which was the 3-in-1s, and I do not want to get those.
Those 3-in-1s are awful. I hate them.
Yeah, because those spines are going to crumple like really fucking quick.
Yeah,
and
they're terrible. They
not,
also just look dumb.
yeah, and they're just not easy to read.
No.
It was funny also too. We saw the Rose of Versailles books the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And volume. They have all of them out now. 1 through 5.
I need to get them all. They're just expensive. They're like $40 a piece.
Yeah, and then but I was looking through the 5th volume, and it's just weird because I'm like, who the fuck is this tiny character?
Oh, it's like side stories. The last one.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
It was just funny to see them all, and you're like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're like side stories with that little girl.
Yeah, and it was just really funny to see that because you're just like,
Mm-hmm.
this is bizarre.
Yeah, no, it's completely different.
Yeah.
Yeah, the last book, I think the entire last book is just side stories.
Because again, it's just very bizarre to see the art style.
Because the
and how
manga
it's
is real
much
short.
more- It's this the way the pages are drawn and how the characters act. They're a lot more anime
Yeah,
as opposed to like in
it's
the
a lot
anime.
goofier looking.
Yeah,
Yeah, the manga, they'll make goofier faces.
yeah. That little girl was making really fucking goofy faces.
Yeah.
Like her entire design is very goofy compared to
Mhm.
everything else that was going on in that series, which was very bizarre to me. Just like, whoa, Whiplash. Who are you?
Yeah, I don't know much about those things. The whatever this girl is with her side stories. I only know they exist. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do know that the 11th volume of Dungeon Meshi is out now, and I need to go pick that up at some point.
Oh yeah, I think I mentioned that, right? I thought I
Maybe.
mentioned that to you a while ago.
I don't remember. I don't remember
Oh.
anything really, but if you did, yeah, you probably did. But also, I know Dawn to Dawn is now out in print. At least that's what the ads say. But I've been burned before where like the ad said that the Spy Family Volume 8 was out in print, and then it was like, oh,
Still wasn't out.
no, because you look at the Amazon or the thing, and it's like, it's not set to release for another month, and you're like,
Yeah,
why the fuck is Viz lying to me?
because it's Viz, dude. Viz is gonna lie, man.
Viz, what the fuck, man?
I'm never gonna forgive Viz lying to me and making the Ranma books tiny when the pre-order picture was the same size as the other ones.
Yeah.
Because that cover would have looked good in the old format.
Oh, yeah.
Or what was it? The
another Viz one. They changed the box art for I think it's the 3rd season of Ranma. Originally, it has the art that was used for like the last box set, but it was the pre-order thing for like the longest time. Like it had Girl Ranma on it, and then when it came out, or like right before then, they changed it and it has Ryoga on it. I was like, what the fuck? Why this is completely different than what I've been looking at waiting to come out. I was like, this is night and day here.
What's with this fake out?
It being Ryoga though is pretty funny.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Ryoga is on that one.
I don't know why that's the going from Girl Ranma to Ryoga.
Box 7 is still the only box I don't have besides the old OVA box. They're not expensive, luckily. Because that show got Blu-ray re-release, so the DVDs are cheap now. Oh man, I forgot about that. If Tokyo Night Fest or Anime Dallas goes good, I need to go back to that half-price books and see if those KOR DVDs are there. I forgot to go, but we didn't. What was it? When would I have went? There was a point where I was gonna go. I think it was right after Gen Con.
That or San Japan.
Yeah, I think it was like right after Gen Con. I was like, oh yeah, if we do like crazy good at Gen Con, I'm gonna go and look and get those KOR DVDs because they've been there since like during the pandemic or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they were there before the pandemic, and they were still there earlier this year because it's like $200+ for some anime DVDs.
Oh, weird!
And it had a Blu-ray re-release that you can get for like a quarter of the price.
There's some. Speaking of, Madness has really changed.
Again?
Yeah, they kind of like moved a bunch of stuff around, so there's a lot more they've always been more about like merch shit now.
Yeah,
and have been slowly but surely less
destroying the tables.
Yes, but it was weird. They apparently had booked it. Someone had booked it for like an event, like a private event sort of thing.
Really? When were you guys there? Today?
Yeah, today.
On a Wednesday?
Yeah,
okay.
Just kind of went because we were.
No, I mean like they had a private event thing going on a Wednesday.
Oh yeah. It was just weird. Somebody had booked it. It seemed like it was like a birthday thing.
Interesting.
Which is weird to me.
Yeah. Let's go to a fucking arcade.
But yeah.
So all the stuff's kind of moved around. So the sleeves and stuff are like in the center, and they're like kind of hidden now because they're not really about the card games anymore. Yeah,
they're done with card games. I mean, Wizards of the Coast is done with local game stores.
And they have a bunch of plushies in the back corner now. But what was weird to me was they still have that big front desk they have where you buy everything.
Yeah.
The register, but there's instead of just the register now, that's basically where they moved all the card stock and things like that.
Interesting.
And randomly they just have like a small amount of Magic cards, sitting.
Like singles or
singles, yeah.
Really? Wow. They said they weren't going back to singles one time. I remember hearing them say that.
Yeah, they have singles there, but they only have like 10. And they're all old cards. So, they've got, the original, Swords to Plowshares. And they had a dual land there.
Someone must have come in with a collection and they just decided to buy it because it was too good.
Yeah, because there's a dual land in there. There was, that... I can't remember that. Is that Time Vault or what? A time guy with, his head doing this in the front, blue. And there's, a weird pyramid behind him.
A pyramid behind him? Yeah. That's Ancestral Recall.
Ancestral Recall, thank you. They had that there. It had just a bunch of random shit. I was just but they're all old, expensive cards.
Yeah.
And just seeing that, I was like, wait, what the fuck? What?
That is weird. They used to have really good shit, man. Oh, yeah. Oh my god.
It was very bizarre though, just to see them have
anything. Bought those other fucking Wheel of Fortune from them.
Just in general, it's just because you're
although, sorry to cut you off. Yeah, what were you saying?
Oh, it's just weird in general, just because again, everything's kind of what they're prioritizing and stuff.
Yeah.
Because then, you had to really look for sleeves and some board games in general, but it was weird to have a private party going on in the background.
Yeah, right. What was it? When I bought that Wheel of Fortune, the guy was super fucking rude to me. I was spending $40+ on it, I think, and I was like, well, can I look at the condition on them? Because there was 2 or 3 of them, and he goes, no. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, no. I'm just like, what? You want me to, like, you won't even let me look at the other ones? Like, wow, this is fucking rude. All right. But, like, I could see it, and I was like, it's good enough for the price. He showed me the back at least, thank God. But, yeah, I was just like, what the fuck? I'm not, like, asking to, like, hold it. Just set it on the fucking counter real quick. I'm not asking to, like, hold the Black Lotus or some shit, you know?
Hey, man, can you hold this? Can I hold this while you look away?
I can't believe that guy just, like, ran out of the store with that Lotus that one time. That video is hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, poor cat.
That's definitely on the fucking store for that one.
Yeah, that's just dumb. Cat. Why are you crying? What?
Why are you crying?
Was everyone being mean? Okay. He just cried at me and then ran.
Yeah, that sounds like him.
I just want to pet him. I want you to pet the kitty.
Kitty. I want to pet the kitty.
Yeah, John's like, I'm not asking you to let me murder your firstborn child. Yeah, right? Like, dude, I'm spending money on a fucking card. I'm spending like $40+ on this. Like, why can't you let me look at the condition of this card real quick? Yeah, because it was like, oh, that's what it was. It was like, he just had them in hard cases or something, and he just, like, did it real quick. I was like, can I look at it out of the case? He's like, no. I'm just like, what the fuck? And, like, because I know there was another one behind it. He didn't let me look at that one. That was really fucking annoying. I'm just like, oh my god. Fucking. Half the people who work behind the counter, though, were fucking dicks, and I hated them.
I mean,
So.
I don't know if they all still work there, though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Most of the people.
I know the A-Fest killer works there.
And there's like only one person at Madness
At
that
least they
I
used to.
always recognize whenever I walk in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the guy who works the register, because it's
The guy with the glasses, right? He's
Yeah,
like,
heavy set.
Short hair. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
He's
always
usually always there.
Yeah, it's always him. And that's like the only person I really like know that's been there since the dawn of time.
Yeah.
Because everyone else is like, you know.
I can't remember if the A-Fest killer still works there. I'm pretty sure that was him.
I don't know, man. He's innocent until proven guilty, so.
Nah. We know what he did. We know what he did. Those legends ain't wrong.
There was something about that. Oh, I remember.
Oh, Action's like, what? Oh, there was a... Okay, so... This was... I'm going to explain the AFS killers. Or actually, is yours quick? You can just...
Nah, it might end up being longer just because it was about something J.K. Rowling said.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, we'll get through mine first.
Yeah.
No, so we were in the card game room one time at A-Fest back in the day, and we were just like hanging out playing and trading and whatever with people, and some weird guy walks over and he's got like the weirdest stare, and we're just like, oh hey man, you got any trades? And like just no expression, no change of nothing. He just is like, I have liquor. That was it. That was all he said.
That guy, yeah.
Yeah, he was just like, I have liquor. And we're just like, all right, man. All right. You know, and then he went to a table in like the far corner and just like sat down and started eating a sandwich out of nowhere, like aggressively. And I'm just like, leaned over to my friend. I was like, that's him, the A-Fest killer. And they're like, what the fuck? They just started laughing. They're like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, man, the con doesn't want you to know about the killings. Like that. So we just made up all this lore that there was like a killer that had secretly been stalking the con for years. And, and like staff just covered it up. And that was the guy. Yeah, it was absolutely weird. It was terrifying. But yeah, just didn't change his facial expression, nothing. He's just like, I have liquor.
I have liquor.
That was it.
That sounds like fucking A-Fest, yeah.
Yeah, that was all he said back. We're like, oh, all right, man.
It's like, you got this, man.
All right, man.
I believe in you.
That was it.
That's all we need is... Yeah.
That was it. And that was when I knew,
He was the
in my heart of hearts, he was the A-Fest killer.
I have liquor.
I have liquor. Like, it was the way he said it that was very weird.
Trailer Park Boys. You know?
Yeah, it really was like some sort of Trailer Park Boys villain or something. He's hanging out with Cyrus.
Oh, yeah.
You know, shit like that.
I am the liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, J.K. Rowling had said, the statement was, we really need to stop letting groups of people be assumed innocent for what they do.
Obviously.
Yeah, I was like, all
right, well, it's time to put her in jail for all the killing she's done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I know, I was like,
Prove you didn't start the bubonic plague, J.K. Rowling.
Yeah, so...
Doesn't matter, actually, because I've already, you're guilty, straight up.
I said so.
That's it. Done.
So it's like when you hear that.
The magistrate has spoken.
Yeah, right. But yeah, no, we heard that.
I
was like, no, that's not a fucking unsettling statement at all. Sure, man.
Yeah, right.
I guess mine was pretty short. I just didn't know.
It was actually shorter, yeah.
Well, I just didn't know.
I didn't know I didn't know what you were going to do. It was just J.K. Rowling. I was like, oh, man.
Well, it's because, like, again, like, someone might start talking about J.K. Rowling in chat, and then, you're like, that's, like, that kind of topic can snowball. Like, where you're just like, yeah, man, you know they fucking said that.
That's true, yeah. Leahy, right? Yeah, Leahy died, right?
Yeah, he is dead.
Yeah.
Rip.
Probably taken by the A-Fest killer.
Probably.
That's how he got the liquor.
I got liquor. Yeah, no, that's probably how it happened.
Obviously. Yeah, because that was where I got the idea that there was going to be this convention killer in the Yoshi Jackson story.
No, I remember that.
Yeah, it was based on that guy.
Interesting, the touch is warm gray, but they're both very different.
One is warm while the other is very warm.
Yeah. Like one's like purple, like in terms of like the base, and the other one's like yellow in terms of the base, and you're like, what the fuck? How did we do this? How do you fuck this up so fucking badly?
Oh, poor cat. Oh. Nobody loves him out there.
Yeah.
Nobody will follow him to where he'll drink at his water bowl.
True. You need someone to watch him so he doesn't drown.
Yeah, he has to show you. He says, they forced me to drink out of this strange contraption with a strange waterfall.
Tragic.
Mm-hmm.
How cruel they are to you, kitty.
So cruel.
It's a cruel world for a kitty.
It really is.
What a wild ride. That's why I don't bother, because I'm like, look, man, if the people who own this cat don't want to go out there and take care of him, I shouldn't bother.
I mean, there's not much you can do, because I'll try and play with him too, and then he will play for a bit, and then he just walks away, and then he starts crying again, and I'm like, what? We were playing, we were having fun.
He's got the memory of a goldfish.
I don't know what he wants when he starts crying. I'm like, bro, I'm playing with you right now.
He wants you to be, like, I think he wants everyone to be in, like, the same room. Because, like, he'll, like, when he goes into a different room, like, you'll walk him when he goes into our room. He's like, oh, he just wants you to go into this room and stay there. He needs everyone to be where they belong.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think he does just like it if everyone's hanging out with him. Because we'll come here, and if it's just, like, Ellen and Sabrina home, he's hanging out with them, and he's totally fine. Yeah,
or sometimes he's just like, well, I want you to hang out in this room. Because I know that there was, like, a thing where, like, they were hanging out in the living room. And then he was like, well, no, I want you guys in our bedroom to do this.
Oh, you got the rest of that stuff for that Legacy deck? Oh, nice.
What Legacy deck?
The one that John was making?
Oh, that one, okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that. Yeah, if you want to come over, like I said, we'll play some Cube. We can put that together.
If you get over here early, you gotta get here early. Like
Early.
noon to like 1. If you can get here by 1, we can get in like a cube. They'll be sick. But even if you get here around like 2 or 3, yeah, we'll probably just play some normal games or something.
Yeah. Either way, games will
either way, we'll play some games.
Games will be had.
Yeah.
Times will be had.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be an assortment.
Yep.
Of
we
things.
will be merry.
Yeah, because you didn't need too much after that, I think, right? I mean, the most expensive stuff was getting like all the
what was he? What was he playing in Legacy or trying to play?
It was like this crazy welder deck that wasn't Painter, because Painters are so expensive. They just refused to reprint that card.
Yeah, which is weird because that card's not on a reserve list. Last I checked.
No, it's not. It easily could have just been thrown in as like a YOLO into like double masters.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been perfect in the set with in Modern Horizons 2 with all the elementals.
Oh yeah.
Because then you can just name whatever color you're playing, for your elemental.
Yeah, yeah.
Then like every card works for it.
Yeah, we find it funny is if it ends up in the Brothers Wars, that like secret lair or whatever thing. They're not secret lair. What's that thing called?
Whatever their
Masterpiece.
secret archives,
Yeah.
masterpiece thing. It technically has a masterpiece one, which is funny, but. Yeah, it's welder with like Asmo and stuff.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, that's right. I was trying to remember exactly what it looked like. I just remember it had like a bunch of mirror breakers and goblin welders and shit like that in it, and like a platinum angel. Remember, you can't lose even if the judge tells you get a game loss. No. I can't lose, Judge. No, there's a judge who's pretty cool on YouTube who does like judge rulings, and he was talking about that card from the 40K set, and it was like talking about like, well, it doesn't prevent you from losing if you wish to concede or if you get a judge loss. Yeah, like it was really funny.
Yeah, the judge losses there, pretty funny.
Yeah, that killed me. He was talking about all the ways it works. It's the one that will, like, if you're going to lose, it puts you at 1 life instead.
Yeah, yeah.
What was interesting is, I didn't know this, but the way that works mechanically, he was explaining, is that it uses math, like, to basically have you lose or gain life till you get to 1. I didn't know that the game does that, like, for things like that. I thought it just kind of, like, just reset it, statically or whatever. He says, like, behind the scenes, it's actually doing that. So if you're at, like, negative whatever off of ad nauseum, you actually gain all that life back. And then I was like, damn, then you could just sack Children of Corliss to gain a fuckload of life.
Mm-hmm. That was interesting. We've learned so much today.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah, it was just interesting because he was talking about like how if you have that on board and you add Nas like your entire deck, you won't die. Because like it doesn't actually check like at the right time to kill you until after you finish resolving all the ad nauseums. So, like, you could go through your whole deck, and then it'll kick in, and then it'll put you at 1. I was like, oh, nice.
Interesting.
Because I knew, like, if you have Phyrexian Unlife, like, you can't die, because it puts a different condition on you for dying. But, yeah, I was like, huh, that's really interesting. John, I'm assuming you bought the Masterpiece Platinum Angel. Obviously.
Obviously. I mean, John has made money, yeah. We all know this.
I think it's only like 80, maybe. It's not even one of the more expensive masterpieces at this point. I'm not sure, though. I'm going to double check that, actually. Let's see. Ad nauseum mana bond deck on Moxfield a few days ago. What the fuck? Alright. That's insane. Okay, I'll play every land that I got. Yeah. We're no longer mulching. We're just hitting all zeros off ad nauseum. Get the foil one from SCG. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you did get that one. Yeah. What is the Masterpiece one worth? I'm going to look that up right now, actually. Platinum Angel. Girl, you're my angel. You're my darling angel. Oh wait, actually it's worth way more than I thought it was. It's like $200. That's hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
I thought it was way cheaper than that. I thought it was like an $80 one. Most of those are pretty fucking expensive now.
That's funny though, talking about Magic. I remember when I drew that Saheeli, it was right when we went to the sneak preview for the War of the Spark. We were like, oh, it's going to be great. Mm-hmm. And that was when it was extremely not great.
All right. What is this lantern at now? 150. Eesh. Yeah, flip all the lands of Valakut. Oh, that's really good. That's really cool. I was wondering what the win con was. I was just thinking like a million Field of Dead Zombies or something, but yeah, no, that's way better.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. Yeah, link me that if you see it. All I'm coming up with is people doing that in EDH.
Oh, EDH. That's
right.
It's a silly place.
EDH, the future of Magic.
Competitive Magic. EDH.
Dude, I would hate to watch like a competitive EDH event. That sounds awful.
Because how many players can you have in an EDH game? Or...
Well, I think normally CEDH is supposed to be 1v1.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I thought CEDH could still be versus like...
I think you could still do it 4 players, but I actually don't know though.
Yeah, I don't know the rulings on that one.
Yeah, I had always thought you played 1v1s.
I don't know. I don't think I'd like to do that, though.
There's no way I could play EDH. I feel like I would just be, like, miserable.
Just never been a fan of, like, singleton gameplay.
Well, I don't mind the singleton part. It's just, like, the whole atmosphere of the game. Of, like, the community. Just, like, eh. And, like, I'll be watching people play some of these games sometimes, and I'm just like, man, nothing is fucking happening in this game. It's like nothing happens, and then everyone gets mad at you the second you do anything, you know?
Yeah, I just don't like Sheldon.
That too, yeah.
I think that's my only gripe, is that it's run by someone named Sheldon.
Run by a man named Sheldon, yeah.
And whatever gets banned is just a card he didn't like.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because he's a child.
But he also has no power over you, apparently, according to his own rules thing. Like, what the fuck, you know?
Yeah,
This is the ban list. By the way, there is no actual ban list. We have all the power. By the way, we don't have any power.
We've got everything.
I'm just very confused.
We're gonna gaslight you here in this format real quick.
Yeah, right.
Expect nothing. Don't expect everything.
Yeah. Again, yeah, it just seems horrible to play because, again, like, there's no real set of rules. It's based on your feelings, also.
It's also funny, too.
There's an alleged power level based on feelings as well.
Yeah, that's why I don't like those fake formats that people make up, where they're like, oh, I'm a little butthurt by all the cards that are in the pools and stuff like that, like with this Heritage Legacy thing that I watched. because you're like, it's like when people are like, well, I know better, so therefore.
Well, I don't mind stuff like that. I think it has a place.
Yeah, again, I don't care for it, so that's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Because again, like, yeah, like with that Heritage Legacy event, watching it, you're like, oh god, there's still like, like it's talks like because the way it was advertised was Legacy, but without all the bullshit. Well, there's still a bunch of bullshit, like now
it's Legacy.
Yeah, like so I don't understand like saying like trying to advertise that it's going to be like a fair version of what's going on right now. Now, I mean, if you can just say, I just don't like the, unset being in Legacy, like, that's what you should just say, don't go like, well, I want to make sure that none of these supplemental sets are in there. You're just mad that, like, the unset is in there, and I agree, the unset is stupid. But, like, this the way it looks and the way watching all the stuff and all the decks that were in it, it was just all, like, red prison and dumb combo decks that don't have any things that prey on it, like Force Negation, Flusterstorm, things like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fine with just, like, no supplemental products from, 2019 on?
Yeah.
Like, I was fine with Flusterstorm and all those other cards. But
yeah, Flusterstorm was fine. I thought it was I think that's a good card.
Yeah, no, Flusterstorm is a great card.
I also thought Force Negation was a pretty good addition, too.
Force Negation is okay.
Because I don't feel like that card's, like, done anything bad other than, like, put some stuff in check. But
I'm guessing you were done?
Yeah. You were done. I was just debating whether or not I wanted to add any more, but I'm pretty sure it's just done.
I mean, if you need to put something else, let me know. I just thought you were done.
Nah. I think this is one of those cases where if I am allowed to continue, it'll be here for forever. And it'll...
yeah, Delver and Murktide will always just be good.
Yeah, Delver and Murktide's still there.
Yeah, no, these look good. I like.
Though, maybe I'm just biased. I think Legacy's in a good spot. It's where...
I mean, I think something needs to be done about blue-red decks.
Yeah.
The issue is that, like, they're just going to keep making cards that are, like, keep raising the floor because it's a format they don't care about.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, they're going to just keep making more and more powerful cards that people have to buy for either, like, Standard, Modern, or EDH. And the power level of those cards are going to be just absurdly stronger and stronger and stronger. That's why I was saying, I think the best thing for that format would be for Wizards to just stop supporting it and have it be a fan-only format.
Yeah, I just don't like... Usually, like, fan formats, like, end up like EDH.
I mean, I've heard that, like, the old school and the pre-modern is not so bad.
Yeah, again, though.
So...
I don't want it to be another EDH format, basically. Just because I don't want to do EDH.
Oh, yeah, I saw the deck list. I haven't got to look at it yet real quick.
Yeah, I think this is it.
Well, it wouldn't be like EDH.
Well,
like, there's a clear, like, mindset there. Like, it's these cards are legal.
I'm just talking about because, like, that's a mostly fan-run community. Where it's like, again, there's a ban list, but there's not actually a ban list, sort of thing.
Oh, no. Pre-modern and old school are not like that at all. Like, they have a very set thing of parameters.
Like, 93, 94 format. It's in the name. If this card wasn't printed, then you can't play it.
Mm-hmm.
Pre-modern is like that, too. It's all these sets that are right now, or, in this snapshot or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, these look good.
So, all right, well, we're going to bail.
We will be back on Saturday.
Yep.
So, that'll be fun.
Yeah, I'm going to probably finish up all the Bleach stuff then, and I'm just going to do...
Some freebies?
Yeah, some freebies for the last 3 streams of the month, and then get into whatever wins.
Mm-hmm.
More than likely, it's going to be a 50-50 split unless our third member decides to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
And if that's the case, then I'll just do both. Because I don't think I want to do Soul Eater for a whole month. I mean, I love Soul Eater, but I'm not going to fucking just... I'm not going to draw...
There's a lot of,
I'm not drawing Ox, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Doing a whole month of these... If we had only, like, 2 streams a week or something, like, when we're out at shows...
Yeah, it's usually pretty good to do a month.
It's a little easier to do for a month, but we're going to be here for quite a while during the winter, more than likely, so...
Yeah, we got 3 weeks.
Yeah, we don't have, like, 7 shows in a row, like we did over the summer.
Yeah. So it's easier to do a month for that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good night, Ash.
Good luck with
Good luck with the
Yeah.
yeah, with the wedding stuff. All right, so we'll catch everybody on Saturday. So y'all have a great night and watch Funky Space Wizard Battle.
Yep.